and brought to you by Sprite. It's the 2K pregame show.
So good to have you with us. Ernie Johnson here. Welcome to the NBA on 2K Sports, joined as always by Shaquille O'Neal. Our game tonight featuring the Cleveland Cavaliers as they go up against the Pistons in Detroit. Well, for Detroit, they lost game 1 in this matchup earlier this season. They'll see them 4 times in all, looking to even the series with a win tonight. LeBron James trying to take this Cavalier team to the promised land. He admits it's going to take some time. It's not an immediate thing. What do you think, Shaq?
I disagree with him. Every time you have a player of LeBron's caliber, you have a chance. They have youth. They have athleticism. They also have great veteran leadership in LeBron James.
And it is time now to send it out to Kevin Harlan as they get ready for the opening tip.
We are live from the Palace of Auburn Hills for this Eastern Conference battle featuring the Pistons here in Detroit. And just a single game trip away from Cleveland for the Cavaliers. This is an important game for them because they've really been struggling. Just one win in their last 5 games.
Well, I think for Cleveland, they're a team that came almost completely off the pace this season. Nobody saw them being in the position they're in.
And I'll tell you what, the longer we wait for the bottom to drop out, the more unlikely it gets. I think we've reached the stage where we can officially say they're for real.
All fueled up and ready to go. Let's check out who's on the floor, courtesy of Gatorade. So on the floor for Cleveland, Thompson and Verija at the 4 and 5. Irving is out there with Marion, and it's LeBron in at the 3 spot. Detroit on D. This game coming on the heels of their win against Toronto.
They looked very stable, pretty much from the get-go, guys. A solid output, solid effort. And, sometimes you'll see some inconsistencies come up in a road game, but they were pretty solid there.
I was very impressed with the balance they displayed, guys. Different people carrying the load, scoring, making assists, unselfish play. Everything was working for them to get that victory.
Now here's Jennings after LeBron James's miss. And now the fast break, Irving with the ball. And James throws it down.
Boy, he is a strong finisher on the fast break.
Yeah, he sure is. He remains in total control, even at full speed. I love that about him.
A little over a minute gone here in the first quarter. Jennings against Irving. Jennings kicks to Caldwell Pope. Smith on the wing. The Pistons working the ball around now. Jennings against Irving. Jennings with the bucket.
Really nice work inside there. He'll always give you a battle on the interior, guys.
Cleveland with the ball. They come into this one following a loss to the Thunder.
And what stands out from that game, Clark, is that they let a lot of points slip through their fingers at the free throw line.
Yep, and I think some doubt started to creep in as well when they kept missing their foul shots. Guys seem to tighten up and start alligator arming those things. Boy, some would like to give Kyrie Irving the injury-prone label. I'm not sure if that's fair. Although in his first 3 seasons, he has yet to stay healthy start to finish.
Kind of a shaky first few minutes, guys. 5 field goal attempts, only 1 made.
The Pistons have gone just 1 for 5 from the field to start the quarter. It's Jennings with the drive. He dishes it to Caldwell Pope. 6 on the shot clock. The feed to Smith. Top of the key. The shot misses. Good work defensively by Marion. And for Kyrie, he can play all 82, Steve, and put this all to rest, but when he goes to the IR as much as he has, It's a fair question to pose.
Well, that's what he's got to do, Kevin. He's got to put together a season or two where he plays, 75, 80, 82 games. Nothing else will put that label to rest. And it's just a matter of being able to do it. Some of it is luck, and some of it is maybe developing a more sound routine to help his body get through the year.
And here is LeBron. 43 points out last game. Outside Irving. Marion, a screen on Jennings. Irving passes to Marion.
Great assist that time by Kyrie Irving.
And we're approaching about 3.5 minutes played in the first quarter. Jennings dishes to Drummond, and the layup is good. Drummond's got his first basket of the night.
They are really doing a nice job establishing a presence inside early.
And that's going to open things up for them on the perimeter going forward, Clark.
Irving kicks to Marion. Verajao setting the pick for Marion. Outside Irving. Good, and the assist goes to LeBron. Irving's got 5 points so far.
Poor job defensively, giving him such a clear look at that three-point shot.
Irving against Jennings. Drummond with a screen on Irving. Jennings passes to Smith. Again, the Pistons score.
And that's why teams emphasize the use of screens and picks, just to get you some open looks like that one.
LeBron with it, averaging 30 points per contest. Marion setting the pick for Irving. He got right to the cup using that screen. He has 7.
Boy, nice work inside. Tough to get that shot over a big defender like that.
No, that takes skill and creativity, Steve, particularly on the release to make sure he doesn't get a hand on it.
Now, here is Smith. An 11-point game for him in the win against the Raptors in Toronto.
Put in a lot of good work on the boards. That helped him, too.
A good open look, and he splashes home the 3.
Cleveland's gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. Marion, a screen on Jennings. Irving dishes to Marion. Out to the right wing. And Verajao kicks to LeBron. Marion outside. Pass to Irving. Clock at 6. The drive by LeBron. And that one's good. LeBron's got his second bucket of the game to go.
I don't know who was supposed to be on him there, but clearly a mistake by the defense.
Caldwell Pope passes to Drummond. And he lobs it up toward the rim. Oh, a nice defensive play to disrupt the alley-oop. Irving dishes to Marion. Yes, and it's Irving picking up the assist.
That's their 3rd straight make off an assist.
Boy, the ball movement's been fantastic here the last few possessions.
Irving against Jennings. Monroe sets a screen for Jennings. Smith kicks to Caldwell Pope. It's rebounded by Cleveland. Verajao's got his 3rd rebound on the night. The drive by James.
Great job right there to body him up and affect the trajectory of that shot.
Yeah, that was definitely a forced miss, Clark. He couldn't get off the shot he wanted.
Jennings against Irving. Caldwell Pope kicks to Smith. He's looking for Monroe and finds him. And the shot is good.
Gotta love the use of the bounce pass there. Perfect feed.
Cavaliers leading. The Detroit Pistons, a proud franchise, of course, from 03 to 08, 6 consecutive trips to the Eastern Conference Finals. And Clark in 2004, the NBA title.
But the rebuild process has had its hiccups, Kevin, its speed bumps, if you will. There's talent there, but this team hasn't quite figured out how to come together. He was the first one to react to that miss. Excellent anticipation on his part. A hustle play on the putback by him.
Timeout is called. First of the game for the Cavaliers.
Then you look at the Pistons, some great size and athleticism inside, but they've lacked the high percentage outside shooting to space the floor offensively.
Caron Butler's checked in for Andre Drummond. And Cleveland also making a change. Waiters is checked in. And we always talk about getting good looks. Here's who's doing the best of it in the NBA. LeBron James, second.
You know what? This guy, Kevin, has a reliable shot. He's patient and poised on offense, and he's maintained a high percentage all season.
And so here's Cleveland.
And, you know, for the Pistons last season, you look at the size and shot blocking ability, and you thought that team would be tougher defensively. But that wasn't really the case. I think it has to be attributed to mindset. Those young, big, athletic guys have to become much tougher mentally at the defensive end to be really successful.
And the Pistons decide to take their first timeout right here. Let's go quickly over to Doris Burke for an update.
Well, Stan Van Gundy gave me a few minutes to catch up with him. There haven't been many players that have the physical prowess of LeBron James, and he knows that this is going to pose a lot of problems for his team. He told me the most amazing thing to him about LeBron was that he has the ability to be a force at virtually any position on the floor, from point guard to center. He can and does do it all, guys.
Great. Thanks for the report, Doris. And the Pistons with possession here, following the score by Cleveland. Smith with a screen on Irving. Butler in the corner. And the go-ahead bucket, no good.
He got the shot he wanted off that pick, just couldn't get it to fall.
But, Steve, they'll take that play all day long, 10 times out of 10. That was good action.
Now here's Jennings. After Dion Waiters' miss, Jennings drives in. That one a little long.
He's got a nice touch on that shot normally, but good defense there clogging the lane.
LeBron passes to Waiters. Smith against LeBron. Shot clock at 6. Here's Thompson, and he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him. And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for the Cavaliers.
We've seen a lot of their points coming off penetration in this first half.
They've established their presence in the paint tonight. Also, a lot of their scoring to this point coming from down low.
So for the Pistons, Jody Meeks, he's checked in for Kentavious Caldwell-Pope. And DJ Augustine subbed in for Brandon Jennings. Pistons trailed by 3. And Meeks kicks to Smith. Monroe outside. Smith dishes to Augustine. Nice ball movement by Detroit. 5 on the clock. The shot by Butler. Nobody around. Connects from three-point range. Butler's got it all tied up now for the Pistons. For Cleveland, they've gone 8 of 14 from the field in the first quarter. Waiters passes to Irving. Marion setting the pick for Irving. Marion left side. From 11 feet away. Good, and the assist goes to Irving. Irving's got 6 assists in the game. Detroit's gone 2 or 3 from deep so far in this game.
Sean Marion, with 15 years in the NBA, a very good 15 years, basically talked about retiring even though he was still playing well at the conclusion of last season. Although I guess he did have a change of heart.
And Marion, a 4-time All-Star, one of the most athletic and versatile players in league history. Still an excellent role player, even after all these years.
And Marion has made a good chunk of change over his career. A lot of money. He said he wanted to walk away while he could still walk.
Yeah, well, he can walk, and his game certainly could still walk and talk. An excellent defender, an energy player, a stat sheet stuffer. I'm quite pleased that he hasn't decided to hang him up yet.
And the first one at the line is good.
Well, Greg Monroe, good size and skill at the power forward position. Loves to operate from the high post where he can make plays for others or attack off the dribble.
And the Cavaliers making a change here. Amundson's checked in. And so Monroe nails both of them.
And Monroe is an elusive left-hander. He's great at driving and getting to the basket. Not really an elite athlete, but, well, I tell you, with his size and ball handling ability, he's more than capable.
Now, here is Irving. He has 7. Now, here's Waiters. Clock at 6. And he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him. And Monroe developing his mid-range jump shot, Steve, to complete his face-up arsenal.
Well, he's made strides. I mean, it's a little concerning to see his free throw percentage falling over the last 2 seasons, but, that jump shot is key to keeping his driving lanes open.
The Cavaliers have gone 1 for 2 on the night so far from the line.
Well, one of the better free throw shooting teams in the NBA. They're hitting about 80% from the line this year.
And, guys, that's really an upgrade over how they shot last season. Not a huge upgrade, but an upgrade nonetheless.
Well, we're seeing the Pistons unable to defend against Irving.
He's already up to 8 points. Then his huge assist tally makes it all the more impressive.
Well, and he's got this team in such a good groove right now. The way he's moving the ball and passing, getting everybody involved, they're in a great flow. And at the free throw line, it's all about consistency with him. Same routine, same stroke.
It's Meeks outside. The basket is good. The assist from Augustine. Meeks got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. The Cavaliers trailing. They set the screen. And count it. 2 points with a chance for one more at the free throw line. That's going to send LeBron James to the line. It's going to be on Josh Smith. Kyle Singler's checked in for Detroit. Cleveland shooting their 5th free throw of the game here. Well, Clark, if you were trying to craft in your imagination the ideal flawless basketball player, you'd have a hard time doing much better than LeBron James.
The 21st century version of the best video game player ever, and also happens to be the best real game player ever, too. I mean, one of them anyway. That's why Eric Spoelstra, the coach, called him 1 through 5, and that's a perfect way to describe LeBron James.
Cleveland's gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. The screen from Thompson. LeBron kicks to Amundsen. Here's Waiters. No scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change. And it's Thompson with the jam. None of the defenders wanted anything, Clark, to do with him on that jam.
And I do not blame him at all, partner. He was coming in with a bunch of steam and was ready to posterize whoever decided to get in his way.
All right, I understand, fellas, but come on. You've got to challenge him a little bit at least.
Now, here's Thompson. Right now averaging 7 points a game. Irving drives in, and the shot is good. Now it's a 4-point Cavalier lead.
And as hot as he's been this quarter, the game plan should be simple. Get him the ball and get out of the way.
And Meeks kicks to Augustine. A baseline J, and there's the rejection. And he gets it back. Meeks dishes to Augustine. Over Irving. Again, the Pistons good for 2.
Everybody on the floor is hot. Incredible stuff here in the early stages.
Tell you what, both teams playing downhill. Who's going to blink first?
Now, here is Irving. 11 points in the game. The drive by James.
Oh, what a throwdown. Look at that athletic play. Incredible.
Wow. Just floating to the rim on that slam.
Boy, when he gets up and stays up.
Boy, smooth and graceful. How about the hang time? That's impressive.
Now here is Augustine. He's coming off a 13-point game against Toronto. Here's Monroe. Releases. That misses. Would have counted had it gone in. There's the buzzer, and not much scoring at all through the first quarter of play. Cavaliers ahead. They're up by 4. And don't go away. We'll be back with the action for the start of the second quarter in just a moment.
Hey, Mr. Venner. Yo.
up next Monday, February 2nd. Paul Millsap and the Atlanta Hawks go up against Anthony Davis and the New Orleans Pelicans. It's East and West. It's the real deal.
All right, the second quarter beginning in just a moment. And from what we've seen from the Cavaliers, what do you guys see?
Solid first quarter for this club. They came out strong, and they put together some nice momentum here.
Steve, I like the looks they've gotten on offense. A lot of good ones.
Cleveland leading by 4. On the floor for Cleveland, getting going here in the second. Matthew Dellavedova is out there with Dion Waiters. Then there's Amundsen. Then there's Anderson Varejao. And it's Harris in at the small forward. Now here is Varejao. Detroit with the rebound. Drummond's got 4 rebounds in this game. And Augustine kicks to Jennings. Drummond with a screen on Harris. The pass to Augustine. No good with the triple.
Kind of rare to see him come up empty on a wide open look.
And Waiters with the stop.
Phenomenal alley-oop slam right there, guys.
They're taking advantage, Clark, of a team that looks lost out there.
Yeah, this is threatening to get kind of ugly out here.
Detroit with the ball. 6-point game. The Cavaliers beat them last time when these two teams met in Cleveland.
Yeah, they didn't play well that night. They weren't very aggressive. They shot the ball too often from the perimeter, never got it inside, and they were also very shaky from the foul line.
Monroe's gone 4 for 5 from the floor tonight. Just 1 miss. Dellavedova kicks to Waiters. Varejao setting the pick for Waiters. Rebound by Monroe. Monroe's got his 3rd rebound tonight. There's really no excuse. I don't know how many times we've seen it, especially when, Clark, it's time for the playoffs. The winners usually make their free throws.
It's elementary, Watson. Make your free throws when you get them. Everyone needs to take their time, get into their routine, and fundamentally execute the free throw shot.
It's Kevin, not Watson.
Okay, well, Kevin Watson.
All right, good. Yeah. Hey, I like that.
Okay.
Yeah. Here's Dellavedova after the made shot from Greg Monroe. Dellavedova, the pass to Varejao, and stolen by Singler. Let's go to our sideline reporter, Doris Burke. Doris, what do you have?
Well, guys, Kyrie Irving, the #1 pick overall back in 2011, a player who promised himself he'd play in the NBA when he was just in the 4th grade. He said that came from his father. Confidence, confidence, confidence. That's all my dad preached. He'd always tell me, Kyrie, you could be this, you could be that. My dad had more belief in me than I had in myself. Gentlemen.
You know, it helps having people boosting you up, Doris. Thanks.
These defenders are not putting up much of a fight on the interior. It's been embarrassing. That's 10 consecutive points allowed in the lane.
And that's not the kind of streak you want to have if you're playing defense.
Out of bounds, Cleveland takes possession.
All right, a chance to check out some stats for Brandon Jennings. He's been a force for them over the past month as you take a look at the league rankings. He's getting around 16 points a game, 6 assists, and 3 rebounds. The points have been coming for him at a prodigious rate, and that's exactly what they depend on, his scoring ability and his drive.
Yeah, and that's exactly what he is, a driven player, Steve, someone who can take an opposing defense and just shatter it with his ability.
Here's Dellavedova, right now averaging 5 points a game. Waiters dishes to Varejao. Back to Waiters, just 5 on the clock. The jump hook, Augustine grabs the board.
He's not necessarily a strong inside presence, but he needs to polish those chances off.
Here's Waiters. Misses from short range.
This game has been very close in a lot of areas, but rebounding is one thing that they've been able to dominate.
Yeah, they've chased down that pumpkin often.
And he gets contact and the whistle on the shot. 2 shots coming up. And Cleveland gets called for the foul.
Greg Monroe, 6'11", 250, the ability to play the 4 or the 5 spot, and his combination of size and skill makes him very coveted around the league.
No good on that one. And Monroe, very left-hand dominant, much better scoring from that side of the floor.
Yeah, and while being a lefty does throw defenders off, I think developing his right hand is something that will help him even get better as he moves forward.
Looking at who's out there now for the Pistons. Josh Smith, he's checked in for Kyle Singler, and it's Kentavious Caldwell-Pope in for Augustine. Here's Dellavedova. To the inside, deflects the pass. The dish to James. Waiters against Drummond, and Waiters kicks to Dellavedova. And here's Jennings. He picked up 24 points in their last one against Toronto.
And Kevin, don't forget about his playmaking in that game as well. He was wonderful in terms of attacking the defense and figuring out when to shoot and when to find teammates.
Monroe's shot is good.
You know, he's putting on an outstanding offensive display, and he may just be getting warmed up here.
James with it. He's got 11. At the elbow, Verejao. Feeds it to Dellavedova. From downtown. And it's James missing. Detroit's gone 3 of 5 from beyond the arc so far tonight. Jennings with the ball. And it's Waiters picking him up. Here's Monroe. The shot goes down and he gets this game back to even. Monroe's got 8 here in the quarter.
And that's another assist for a team that is putting on a clinic on how to share the ball.
I just love the mentality that they've had. If a shot isn't there, they're not forcing anything. They're moving it side to side and working to get a good shot.
Timeout called. Cleveland. Greg Monroe with a strong contribution so far in this one.
He's on fire. They needed to put their heads together to figure out how to get the ball out of his hands.
And the Pistons making a change here. Bynum's checked in. Let's go to the 2K leaderboard. For the past 10 games, these teams have been fantastic on rebounding. The Pistons second.
Kevin, that's been a nice run lately. They're making a strong effort on the board, and it's working and paying dividends for them.
The Cavaliers have gone just 2 of 8 shooting here in the second quarter. Here's Dellavedova. He's guarded by Bynum. Dellavedova, the pass to Marion. And there's the slam dunk to finish it off. Stupendous rush to the rim and a mighty slam on the end of it.
But through the teeth of some pretty soft D. I can't help but say that.
Well, let's see how that impacts things here, because those kinds of plays sometimes can be game changers on both sides.
Here's Jennings. The Cavaliers making the shot.
Brandon Jennings, you remember, decided to play a year in Italy right out of high school rather than to go to college. He was the first guy to do that once the NBA implemented that 1 year out of high school requirement for the draft.
And for Brandon Jennings, he didn't play a whole lot while in Rome, but he stayed busy practicing and developing.
Yeah, and it didn't seem to diminish his stock that much, Kevin. You know, you go back to when he was drafted, he was the 10th pick by the Bucks back in 2008.
And he's good on the second. Now LeBron, 11 points in the game. Kicks it to Waiters. Got a piece of it. Pass to Dellavedova. On the wing, James. Averaging 30 points per contest. Just 5 to shoot. Fires from the line, and that one's good. LeBron's got 13.
Whatever their plan was defensively that time, it didn't work. Not if it results in that shot.
Bynum kicks to Jennings. Oh, and there's the alley-oop. Waiters up top. He's guarded by Jennings.
No hesitation at all on that alley-oop. Saw his teammate with the path to the hoop, and bang! Lobbed it right up there for him.
And he was ready for it, elevated, made the catch. You saw the result.
And I like the choice, making the conservative finish, making sure of the 2 points.
Time called here. The Pistons decide to talk it over. And look at LeBron James. He's really been playing well.
He's really taking it to him inside. They got to find a way to slow him down.
Pistons trail by 5. Outside Jennings. He feeds it to Drummond. Blocked. Here's Waiters. 17 points for him last game against Oklahoma City. James outside. They set the pick. And it's good. Fought through contact. Hits the shot. He'll go to the free throw line.
Give an assist there, not for the pass, but for the solid screen set on the inside that freed him up and made the layup possible.
The Cavaliers shooting their 6th attempt at the charity stripe in the game. And the Pistons making a change here. Butler's checked in. And Cleveland with a change here, too. Thompson, he's checked in for Anderson Varejao. Free throw, no good for LeBron.
Well, Kevin Durant, last season's MVP, but LeBron James has won 4 in the last 6 seasons. He's one of only 5 players to ever win that many, and you can bet he'd love to win a few more.
Now here's Bynum. He's been patient so far, nothing yet on the scoreboard. 6 to shoot. Butler dishes to Caldwell Pope. Fades and shoots. Cavaliers with the rebound. And you remember LeBron James came within 1 vote, Clark, 1 vote of being the league's first ever unanimous MVP back in 2013.
Yeah, he got 120 out of 121 votes. And you know the question was, who did not vote for him? That's a conversation for another time. One sports writer did choose Carmelo Anthony. He said he didn't expect to be the only one. Now he lives in
the writer does.
That's exactly right. Good.
Now a timeout called by Detroit.
Yeah, he's seen enough of this interior scoring that his defense is giving up. So the message during this timeout is you need to lock things up inside.
You know, sometimes a group can just get spaced out on defense. They're not connected and playing 5 as 1. And usually a timeout can help you refocus and recalibrate that defense.
On defense, the Cavaliers. Bynum kicks to Drummond. It's good, and it's Bynum with the assist. Now here's James. He's got 15. Dishes it to Waiters. Marion setting the pick for Waiters. Kicks it out to LeBron. Back to Waiters. Can't hit. And Detroit the other way now.
I don't know if it's just me, but he's looked a step slow since the start of the quarter. His shooting has really suffered.
Bynum with it. He's picked up by James. The drive by Bynum. And there's the call on James. That'll be his second foul of the game.
And another foul would give him 3 before the half, something to keep our eyes on.
Irving's checked in for Matthew Dellavedova. Butler is screen on Thompson. Here's Caldwell Pope. That one wide left.
He's really lacking in confidence out there. 0 field goals made so far in this game.
Offensive rebound. The second chance effort. Excellent defense there from Smith. Pistons trail by 8. Bynum, the pass to Smith. Fires it up. Again, the miss by the Pistons.
Well, I think the defense got lucky right there. I mean, he's going to make a lot more of those than he misses when he's got that much room.
Irving dishes to Waiters. Marion setting the pick for Waiters. Rebound by Smith.
They've been able to get out to this lead without really getting a very reliable performance out of him from the field.
Bynum kicks to Butler. Pass to Drummond. Right through the knee for the layup. Drummond's got 4 points in the quarter. The Cavaliers leading by 6. Now let's go to Doris Burke. Doris.
Well, this offseason, the Pistons bringing in Stan Van Gundy in a dual role as head coach and president of basketball operations. Stan said in a lot of places there's not a connection between the front office and coaching. This setup creates a very unified organization. There are no excuses now. It's on us to get it done. We'll see if they can, gentlemen.
Well, thanks, Doris. Van Gundy builds his roster, then coaches it. We've seen that model succeed with the Spurs and the Clippers. And both free throws good for Waiters. Here's Bynum. He's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. He kicks to Drummond. That's in, coming off the assist from Bynum. And it's 8 points here for Drummond.
Boy, they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing that ball into the paint. Smash mouth basketball.
Yeah, and it's a strategy that has served them well in this opening half, Clark.
Boy, taking it hard to the rack for the big throwdown.
And give an unofficial assist, Clark, to his teammate for setting the screen that freed him up.
Yeah, good call, Kevin. That was really the key to the play.
Pistons trail by 8. And here is Bynum. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Josh Smith. And that'll be his 3rd foul so far. Jody Meeks, he's checked in for Caldwell Pope.
On the floor, Jody Meeks.
The Cavaliers leading by 8. Marion a screen on Bynum. And it's Irving missing. Detroit's gone 3 of 5 from beyond the arc so far tonight. There's the feed to Meeks. A strong finish under heavy pressure all over. Meeks got 5.
They've slowed down casting those triples here in the second.
I'd actually like to see them go back outside, Clark, because they had a good flow, a good pace here early on.
Now here's Waiters. 7 points in the game. Here's Thompson. And it's sent back by Drummond. Bynum with it. Drummond sets the screen for Bynum. 59 seconds left now here in the second. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And that one's good. And that's now 6 points for Smith.
All the points these defenders are allowing inside is inexcusable. It's 5 baskets in a row, and they've all been practically lay-ins.
Yeah, they've got to harden and toughen up down there, guys.
Now, here is Irving. He's coming off a 10-point game against Oklahoma City.
And don't forget, guys, his playmaking was sensational. I mean, he saw the floor, making the game so easy for his teammates.
Here's Bynum. following the basket by Kyrie Irving. Drummond with a screen on Irving. Now Bynum looking for his first basket still in this one.
Pretty good defense there. I mean, that's a shot that he can make, but they really challenged him.
Irving attacking. That's good. And it's an 8-point Cleveland lead.
Yeah, and guys, it's his consistent shooting that's really helped get his team into a position they're in right now.
Bynum kicks to Meeks. Here's Drummond. Banked in off the glass. Drummond's got 10.
That's where you like to get shots, inside and close to the hoop.
James in the post, and he gets the bucket. And the Cavaliers lead by 8.
He is setting this place on fire, fellas. His shooting has been off the charts.
And so that's the end of the first half. Cavaliers lead by 8. And now we'll send it down to Doris Burke, who's standing by courtside.
Kevin, I have LeBron, and obviously a very good half for you guys. What would be the single word that describes how you wanted to come out and play here tonight?
Aggressive. We dropped our last 2. We didn't play with a lot of aggression, so that's my only mindset.
Thank you, LeBron. Kevin, back to you.
Thanks, Doris. And we'll be back shortly following halftime to get the third quarter started. Now the second half about to start up and begin any moment.
What a game for LeBron. He's got 19 points and 1 steal as well. He is in complete control of this game.
Yeah, it's just going his way. Everything falling into place.
Cleveland leading by 8. Monroe and Drummond there inside. On the wings, KCP and Josh Smith. And it's Jennings in at the point. That's the group starting the second half for Stan Van Gundy. Now, here is Irving. LeBron can't get it to go.
Terrific job that time defending at the rim. I mean, it's not an easy task stopping that fella when he's headed to the bucket like that. Good job.
Verajao against Smith. Caldwell Pope passes to Smith. Plays it up and in on the nice reverse. Smith's got his team on the board first here in the second half for the Pistons. Here comes Kyrie Irving. Verajao setting the pick for Irving. The drive by James. Good, and the assist goes to Irving. Irving's got assist number 8 now on the night.
His presence is very comforting for this team. He's kind of a fallback option for them anytime they need it.
Well, it was only recently that the Cavs fans were worried that they'd lose Kyrie Irving in free agency, much like they'd lost LeBron. Now, not only has LeBron returned, but the Cavs have locked up Irving to a long-term contract.
The Cavaliers leading by 6. James dishes to Irving. First minute and a half of basketball here in the third quarter.
And a moment here now to check out some of the numbers for Smith. He's around 14 points per game, 7 rebounds, and 2 assists. I'm sure he's happy with the way things have been going. Those are some nice, steady numbers.
Well, how could he be unhappy about them, Steve? I mean, he'd probably like to see just a little more of an uptick in them, just the same, but nothing to not be content about there.
And that one falls for Irving. And so he hits both. Over a minute and a half into the third quarter of action. Outside Jennings. It's Monroe, high post. And it's rebounded by Anderson Varejao. Varejao's got 7 rebounds in the game. Varejao setting the pick for Irving. Terrific design on the pick play, and he lays it in. Irving's got the lead up to 10 now for the Cavs. The Pistons have gone 2 of 3 from the field to start the second half. Irving against Jennings. He dishes it to Caldwell Pope. Pass to Smith. Nice ball movement by Detroit. Just 5 to shoot. Free throw line jump shot. Here's Drummond. Misses from close range.
He still couldn't finish, even though it looked like he had a lane to the rim. But too often, that's the story for him.
That's good. And that's 23 points for LeBron.
Boy, they look helpless defensively.
Now a timeout called by Detroit.
Anderson Varejao, a quality defensive center. Great rebounder, moves his feet well, anticipates, plays with a ton of energy, and he's one of those irritants. He gets under a lot of guys' skin.
Just over 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second half. Clark, they've been looking out of sync offensively.
You know what? A basket here would do a lot for their confidence.
And he recovers it. Smith kicks to Caldwell Pope. Back to Smith. The second chance effort. And a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot 2 right here.
And Varejao coming in to the league primarily as a defensive energy guy, but he's expanded his offensive skill set and has made great improvement as a passer. From his rookie season to now, he's more than doubled his rate of assists.
That free throw missing. And Varejao, a good decision maker, Steve, for a center. A 2-to-1 assist to turnover ratio last year.
And he had a terrific season as a 2-point jump shooter. You know, able to spread the defense out a little bit and operate from the high post.
He's off on the second.
Well, Josh Smith, one of the league's most versatile defenders. He's very strong and athletic, and he can guard either 3s or 4s, which gives your defense a lot of options.
Caldwell Pope passes to Jennings. Thompson comes with the double team. It's tipped out of bounds. Cleveland takes possession. With a break in the action, let's now bring up the 2K leaderboard and look at the league's top scorers over the past 10 games. LeBron James, number 1.
Kevin, you know, the season is 82 games long, and anything can happen. But I tell you what, if he keeps going like this, the rest of the season is going to look very good for his ball club.
The Cavaliers leading by 12. And Smith, a terrific shot blocker. His great athleticism making an impact every time he steps on the floor.
Yeah, just a guy that I think does a really good job filling up the stat sheet. I mean, steals, assists, and he'll give you some highlight reel, too.
Yeah. For Cleveland, they have made their free throws at a pretty good clip. They've hit 8 of 10. And the first one drops. And so he makes both from the line. Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the third quarter. Here's Jennings. He's got 6. Smith with a screen on Marion. Here's Caldwell Pope. So the whistle blows on the shot and 2 free throws for the contact right there. This is his first free throw of the game.
Well, it's good to see him with his free throw percentage up over 80% now.
And fellas, I think you have to like his improvements over his free throw numbers from a year ago. It's not a significant number or a huge amount, but it's improvement nonetheless.
That one misses, so he goes 1 for 2. Cleveland leading by 13. Outside Irving, the screen from Thompson. Marion against Smith, kicks it out to James. They get it back. Verajao dishes to Irving. LeBron outside. Thompson in the corner. Marion outside. LeBron kicks to Verajao. LeBron passes to Verajao. Just couldn't take the lid off. They had their chances, but came up empty. Outside Jennings. There's the pass to Drummond. In low to Monroe. And a rebound goes to the Cavaliers. Verajao's got rebound number 11 for him here tonight. And Sean Marion with the slam.
And the lead just grows on that ridiculous offensive sequence.
You know, Clark, that dunk alone would have been spectacular. Never mind it coming at the end of an alley-oop.
Yeah, that just added more to it.
Yeah, what a beautiful connection on that play.
Here's Jennings. Sean Marion making his last shot. Drummond in the post. He's guarded by Verajao, and it's going to be a 3-second call.
He's not doing them any favors making those kinds of mistakes.
Especially now. I mean, every possession's so important for him.
Kyle Singler, he's checked in for Detroit. Matthew Dellavedova has checked in for the Cavaliers. The Cavaliers on offense. They're on a 12-3 run right now. Outside Irving. LeBron James on the wing. Back to Irving. No one near him. And he overshot that one, missing.
Well, I think he kind of alligator armed that one. Short stroked it. After doing a nice job to get open, he didn't finish the shot.
Stolen by Verajao. The drive by LeBron. To the paint. And Tristan Thompson on the bucket with the assist by LeBron. Thompson's got 5. And a look at how the hustle game has been going for the Cavaliers.
Boy, defensively, they've played with a high energy level, guys, and all the steals we've seen, really a result of that aggressiveness.
They haven't wasted time getting the ball up the court tonight either, and it's resulted in a lot of fast break points.
Here's Irving after the made shot from Greg Monroe. Verajao with a screen on Jennings. Off the pick. Verajao can't hit. Pistons trail by 15. It's Jennings with the drive, and Thompson sends it back.
This has not at all been the kind of performance they've needed out of him.
The shot's good from Irving.
And now we can see them really working it inside.
Yeah, taking advantage of the defense, really pounding it down low.
Now here's Jennings. 6 points for him. Caldwell Pope dishes to Monroe. Feeds to Caldwell Pope. Kicks to Drummond. 6 to shoot. From about 16, and it's rejected. It's out of bounds. The Pistons able to retain possession here. Butler, he's checked in for Detroit. Augustine comes in for Contavious Caldwell Pope.
DJ Augustine.
And they force the shot clock violation. Great D.
You can see where the Pistons rank in the league stats over these last 10 games now. First in rebounding, 8th in opponent shooting percentage, and they're in the top half of the league when it comes to limiting opponents' offense as well.
Then probably what impresses me the most, Clark, out of all those stats you're talking about, is the rebounds per game, because this is a team that has become very physical. They'll put a body on you, and they'll really dominate the paint if you don't stand up to the task and really attack them back.
Boy, I tell you what, nice little run here they're going on.
Now the story is points in the paint, Clark. I mean, they're getting point-blank shots every time down.
Now here is Augustine, averaging 10 points per contest. Butler sets a screen for Augustine. Monroe, the pass to Jennings. Out of bounds. Pistons ball as Detroit keeps possession.
And while we have a chance to do so, let's take a look at some of the numbers for Jennings. He's getting around 16 points a game, 7 assists, and 3 rebounds. And those are tremendous assist totals. You don't even need the numbers, really, to see just how confident he is with the ball in his hands.
Yeah, that's really accurate, Steve. I mean, he is loving playing the quarterback for them.
Now here is Augustine. There's the dish to Monroe. Thompson with the rebound. The Cavaliers on offense. They're on an 18-5 run here. Outside Irving. Thompson, a screen on Augustine. Thompson outside. Shot clock at 5. And Verejao kicks to Thompson. Takes the assist and lays it in. Picked out the pass nicely. Thompson's got 7 points in the game. Pistons trail by 21. Now here is Augustine. Jennings sets the screen for Augustine. Pass to Jennings. He feeds it to Augustine. Clock at 6. Thompson with the block. Here's Dellavedova. And the dunk by LeBron.
Oh, man, they are just putting the hammer down right now.
Defensively and offensively. It has all been working for him today.
And here's Augustine. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've had a number of empty ones, a long time without a basket.
They got to find some, you're right. Jennings dishes to Butler. In low to Monroe. Cannot hit. Nice D from Verejao.
I like the work there, contesting that shot that looked like it was going to be easy, but they forced the miss.
You know what? He got it in close, but couldn't finish in traffic.
Now, here is Irving. They lead by the biggest margin of the game, 23 points.
Detroit foul. Final second. First personal foul.
So far, he's hit all of his shots at the foul line, going 4 for 4.
Well, you look at the numbers on the season, he's shooting 86% from the free throw line.
You know, one thing about getting going at the free throw line like he has this season, it can continue to carry over.
And the Pistons making a change here. Meeks is checked in. And Cleveland with a change here, too. Waiters is checked in. And he makes both free throws.
Boy, still waiting for their first miss from the foul line this half.
100% since halftime, is that right? I'm not sure this lead's going away anytime soon if that keeps up.
Here's Meeks. Hands the 12-footer. Meeks got his third bucket of the night.
You know, he was smart to draw his man out to the perimeter. He's giving up too much size to be effective inside.
Agreed. As long as he picks his spots, his outside shot will be hard to block, no matter who's on it.
It's LeBron with the drive. Waiters, and foul called as he misses. He'll go to the line and shoot 2. While there's a break, let's take a look at this past month's assist leaders among small forwards in the NBA. LeBron James, number 1.
He sees the whole court extremely well, and from the wing, it's that vision that enables him to penetrate and find the open man, even in a very crowded area.
The drive, draw, and dish, I call that the 3D element, is his bread and butter. I mean, a lot of young small forwards out there can learn a thing or two from watching this guy do his work.
And he makes the first.
Take a look at what Waiters has been doing. He has 8 points, and he has 1 steal to his credit as well.
But he's done a better job than the numbers indicate, really. I think he's been really sound defensively, and he's helped his club.
And both free throws good for Waiters. Detroit's gone 3 of 5 from beyond the arc so far tonight. Augustine with it. Monroe sets a screen for Augustine. with the floater, and it's laid in by Monroe. Monroe's got 6 in the quarter.
Well, you know, he has shot the ball well, but it has not been contagious. And his teammates, they haven't had the same groove, and that's why we're looking at this result so far.
Now, here is Irving. He's got 25. Shot off the pick. And Waiters with the bucket on the assist by James. LeBron's got assist number 7 for him tonight. The Pistons shooting at a decent 44% clip here. Here's Augustine. It's rebounded by Cleveland.
Boy, I tell you what, the complexion of this game would be completely different if he shot the ball anything like he's capable of.
LeBron kicks to Dellavedova. Drills it from outside. Dellavedova's got 7 points in the game.
You know, one aspect of their play today that's really been tight and far superior is their passing.
Agreed. I mean, you look at the points. I mean, they're getting a lot of baskets off of assists, so the offense really clicking here.
Now, here is Monroe. He's got 22. 1:31 left to play here in the third. Irving kicks to Dellavedova. Dishes it to LeBron. Here's Verejao. Slammed home, and he draws the foul. A chance for another point at the free throw line. That one on Monroe.
Now, that's a nice finish for the big fella there. I mean, he used his length very well under the basket.
There may be more athletic players around the league, but, Steve, not many bigger ones.
And I'll tell you what, Kevin, I'd like to see him even take advantage of that size more often on the offensive end and be more aggressive.
It was Amundsen who's checked in for the Cavaliers. Harris comes in for Kyrie Irving. Kyle Singler, a former second-round pick out of Duke, played his first professional season overseas in Spain. And Stevie's played consistent minutes for the Pistons to begin his NBA career.
Yeah, really a nice move on his part to get that development abroad, because he came back a better player, and he's quickly become a solid contributor at the NBA level.
And so it's Cleveland with it, following Caron Butler's three-point attempt. Dellavedova, the pass to Waiters. Verejao with a screen on Augustine. 5 on the clock. Back to Waiters. Cleveland moving the ball around. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Cavaliers will retain possession. Smith checked in for Kyle Singler. Sean Marion, he's checked in for the Cavaliers.
Sean Marion. For the Pistons, back on the floor.
34 seconds left in the third quarter.
When he's wide open like that, he'll rarely miss those.
Amundsen dishes to Harris. Harris a screen on Augustine. And Waiters kicks to Marion. Second shot opportunity. Rebound, Detroit. Butler on the wing. Marion against Augustine. And there's the whistle. Fouled hard on the shot. He'll go to the line. They get Sean Marion. For Detroit, they have had an off night from the stripe tonight.
Well, the season numbers for this club are really low. I mean, this is something that the team has been focusing on. They've got to improve.
Yeah, it's been a very frustrating season for them in that regard, guys.
6 seconds left in the third quarter of the game. Gets it off, and it would have counted had it fallen, but it's offline. And as we conclude the third quarter, pretty much a blowout. It's been a one-sided affair. Cavaliers on top, running away with it. It's the NBA on 2K Sports from the Palace of Auburn Hills.
Tune in Monday, February 2nd. Al Jefferson and the Charlotte Hornets take on John Wall and the Washington Wizards. You don't want to miss it.
Detroit's gone 3 of 6 tonight when they've let it fly from downtown. And Cleveland looking at who they've got to start the fourth quarter. Amundsen is out there with Edwards. Then there's Harris. Then it's A.J. Price. And it's Haywood in at the center position. Now, here is Haywood. Price outside. Edwards a screen on Bynum. Clock at 6. Shoots. Harris misses. And here's Martin. Smith the pass to Bynum. Smith sets the pick for Bynum. Back to Smith. It's good, and it's Bynum with the assist. Bynum's got 4 assists in the game.
Intelligent passing there to make that hoop possible.
Harris outside. There's a screen. Price against Bynum. Price kicks to Edwards. Goes back up. Here's Haywood. And finally they hit one.
Well, it's plays like that. Hustle plays on the glass and then staying with it, being active. It really caused some problems for that defense.
Here's Meeks. Passes it to Bynum.
Well, jersey advertising, an idea that had been bandied about for a long while. Last season, in lieu of that, the league tested out advertising on the court apron for the first time, as well as a small ad on the top of the backboards. So the league, of course, always looking for new revenue streams.
And so it's Cleveland with it after the basket by Detroit. Here's Edwards, and it's blocked. They get it back. The Pistons have gone 2 of 3 from the field to get the fourth quarter started. Now Bynum. He kicks it to Smith. Back to Bynum. And stolen by Price. And it's Harris off the drive. Rebound, Detroit. Smith's got his 5th rebound in this one. And Steve, you mentioned the apron advertising. It's only being allowed for locally broadcast games.
And I think that makes sense, Kevin. Viewers probably see it more than they would see stitching on a player's jersey. And I think keeping the ads off the court and the players is a good line to draw. That's something they need to do more of. Get after it on the glass. Go get those boards.
Any extra possessions that you can get, either through steals or rebounds, are so critical in this game.
That's his first personal foul. Shooting for Cleveland, Harris. 2 shots.
That free throw, no good.
You know, there are around 150 current NBA players with D-League experience. The developmental league, which started back in 2001 with 8 teams, now has 18. The structure has changed a little bit over the years, but I think you have to say that the D-League has become a big success for the NBA.
Looking at who's out there now for the Pistons. Andre Drummond's checked in for Martin. Monroe comes in for Urebko. Caldwell Pope, he's checked in for Meeks. And it's Jennings in for Will Bynum. Now, here is Smith. The shot is off. Good D by LeBron.
And, you know, this season, the Knicks, the Pistons, and the Magic acquiring single affiliation with D-League teams, and that seems to be a trend. The Knicks and Pistons moving them close to White Plains, New York, and Grand Rapids, Michigan, respectively. Looking to develop players within their system and get them back and forth quickly from their D-League assignments. Makes sense and looks to be moving towards more of the Major League Baseball model.
Kyle Singler, he's checked in for Josh Smith. And Cleveland also making a change. James Jones, he's checked in for Anderson Varejao. Irving kicks to Harris. Wide open look. It's Drummond with the rebound. Drummond's got 12 rebounds here tonight. Big time effort. And of the 18 D-League teams, 15 are in single affiliation, Steve, with one NBA team. About half of those owned outright by their parent ball club.
Well, it's moving in that direction, Kevin, a place to develop talent and test out new methods. Wouldn't surprise me at all to see every NBA team with their own D-League affiliate before long.
And Caldwell Pope gets the basket. And so it's Cleveland with it. So far in the fourth quarter, they've allowed just 6 points. Shot denied. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Sure could, Kev. I mean, too many empty trips. They need some points.
Jennings against Jones. Here's the floater. That's good. 8 points for Brandon Jennings. The Cavaliers leading by 21. Irving attacking. Good.
Virtually uncontested. And it's nice to be able to add to the lead without really having to work for it.
The Pistons have gone 4 of 7 from the field since the beginning of the fourth. He lobs up the alley-oop pass, and Drummond throws it down.
A little bit of a magic act here, pulling off the Houdini to make that catch and slam.
Stupendous alley-oop.
This crowd just stunned at the sight of that one.
Now, here is Irving. On the wing, Jones. The feed now to Thompson. No good. And it's Detroit the other way. Now here's Jennings. Pass to Singler. He dishes it to Monroe. And that one goes in as he is fouled. It'll be 3 points if he converts at the line.
Well, I tell you what, I need to see some more assertiveness out of these defenders. They're not getting the job done.
Yeah, that's 10 of the last 12 points they've allowed on good looks right at the rim.
Checked in for Detroit. Anderson Varejau's checked in for the Cavaliers. Waiters comes in for Harris. That one misses for Monroe.
Well, Andre Drummond, kind of a late bloomer when it came to basketball, really. Was pretty uncoordinated as a kid. He'd struggle to make layups early on. It wasn't until around the age of 14 that he really started to show some promise.
And so it's Detroit with the ball. After LeBron's three-pointer that didn't go. Jennings can't get it to go.
Very little success for him behind the arc today. Just one three-pointer in the first half and still none in the second.
You always want a player to have his head up and to be surveying the court, but not if that's going to be the result.
Here's Jennings. Right side Jennings. Monroe dishes to Smith. Jennings kicks to Caldwell Pope. The jump hook, and again it's the Pistons missing.
You know, they're not totally dominating the glass, but they're definitely doing enough to keep this lead right where it is.
Well, if you're doing enough good things and you're maintaining at least a slight edge on the boards, you're usually going to be in pretty good shape.
Now, here's Thompson. After the miss from Andre Drummond. So he gets the whistle, contact on the way up, and 2 shots coming up.
At the line for Cavaliers, Dion Waiters.
Free throw, good. Waiters.
You know, it's such a treat to watch the game for a living. It doesn't stand still. It keeps evolving. And as we see the leadership changing hands, a new commission, new owners, I think that process will continue. And hopefully they'll strike that balance between preserving the tradition of the game while also continuing to attract new fans.
Now here's Jennings. Drummond with a screen on Irving. Jennings passes to Smith. Detroit, no good that time either. You talk about the new team owners, more than 30%, Clark, of the league's teams have changed hands. I didn't know this since 2010.
I did not either, but again, as franchises grow in value, the owners are getting much more involved. And again, understanding the appreciation potential of this kind of asset. It's a bigger chunk of their portfolio now. It used to be owners were guys that kind of came through the basketball business somewhat and didn't look at it as something that could be a viable asset. But now it's a big business play.
These are incredible rebounding numbers. I'm not sure if we've ever seen anything like this, Clark.
Oh, that's for sure, Steve. I mean, a superhuman performance on the backboards. Well done.
Jennings kicks to Caldwell Pope and stolen by LeBron. Here's Irving, and a beautiful feed leads to a monster jam.
Boy, extremely opportunistic defense leading to those points there.
That dunk, Clark, coming within seconds of the steal.
Love the way they convert from defense to offense.
But that's what happens when you get all 5 guys on a string defensively ready to react and make a play.
For the Pistons, Singler, he's checked in for Andre Drummond. Jody Meeks comes in for Caldwell Pope. And it's Bynum in for Brandon Jennings. Cleveland also making some changes. It was Amundsen who's checked in for Thompson. Harris comes in for James. And it's Matthew Dellavedova in for Irving. And he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him.
Been a stellar outing in this one for Monroe. 8 rebounds and some big-time point production as well.
Guys, we see teams taking a more data-driven approach. Analytics now a big part of things. You see that in the front office. And Steve, that brings in some new faces.
Yeah. In fact, in the last 2 years, over a third of the NBA teams have hired new decision makers. So only a couple played in the league, the majority being, more of the analytical type. So there's definitely been a sea change in terms of NBA leadership.
Timeout called, Cleveland.
And for basketball lifers looking for roles in front offices, I think it's natural to feel threatened by the influx of more analytical minds. The feeling is, and I think it's an accurate one, that those analytical minds are favored because a lot of the owners come from a similar educational background in terms of being comfortable with numbers and wanting to measure things more and attach value to measurements as opposed to feel and experience of playing.
Find out what Doris Burke has for us.
In the break, guys, I listened in on Stan Van Gundy's huddle. Their transition offense has to be a focal point, he told them. Points on the break are going to be crucial for the rest of this game. His other point of emphasis was that they need to be making sharp entry passes into the paint and operating their offense out of the low post. With the minutes ticking down and the deficit still a big one, those adjustments have to be a chance worth taking, Kevin.
Thank you, Doris. It's deflected. The Pistons working the ball around now. Meeks dishes to Bynum. Trying to find Smith. He's got it now. Shoots a fader. That's good, and it's Bynum with the assist. Bynum's got 5 assists tonight.
Well, I don't think the math guys are going away anytime soon in the NBA. I think the best organizations kind of take a holistic approach. They incorporate advanced stats and cap specialists, but there's also a lot of thought in terms of players who fit and experience and youth. It really is kind of one big concoction.
The pick wasn't ultra effective, but it got him just enough room for the score.
There's the pass to Monroe. The shot is off, and Cleveland will come the other way.
And that'll increase their rebound advantage. They've definitely been winning that battle on the board.
Well, the main thing is they haven't allowed many second chance opportunities, and that is always going to allow you to maintain your lead.
Now here's Bynum after Dion Waiters' miss. Screen by Smith. Bynum, the pass to Smith. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Meeks. Will not go. This is off the front iron. Cleveland's gotten off to an 0-for-2 start from downtown here in the fourth quarter. Dellavedova kicks to Waiters.
You know, guys, every coach would love to play his star player every minute of an NBA season, but it's impossible given the limits of endurance and the risk of injury. It's basically a balancing act. I think teams are becoming wiser, though, in terms of keeping players fresh and helping them recover between games.
Here's Smith after the Cavaliers pick up 3. Back to Bynum. Feeds to Monroe. Detroit, no good that time either. Cleveland's gone 1 of 3 from outside the arc since we've reached the fourth quarter. Dellavedova dishes to Waiters. Verajao setting the pick for Waiters. Dellavedova kicks to Harris. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Dellavedova.
And tack on a few more points to the lead. Why not? I suppose this is an emphatic showing for this club.
And, Steve, they did it in style, a beat down the entire way.
Now here's Bynum. Kicks it to Smith. Shot to stop the run. That's good. Smith's got 6 here in this quarter.
Well, guys, this was never really a contest. Just total obliteration. And you can safely say mission accomplished now for Cleveland.
And this was one that never really was in doubt, I thought, Stephen Clark. An all-around dominant performance. Clark, and you kind of thought that maybe even going into the game.
I certainly did, and they just cracked it open and made it an NC. No contest.
Yeah, I like that. And so checking out their record tonight, it'll mark win number 32 overall.
And making the right plays when they needed to, closing out this club for the second time this season. This victory pushes their record to 2-0 with 2 games left to go against the Pistons.
It always takes someone stepping up, and that happened here as we got great numbers for LeBron. Every time there was a big possession or big play, he was contributing in some manner. Just a great game for him.
Here's Waiters after the made shot from Greg Monroe. The dish to Dellavedova. Pass to Amundsen. Fast break Detroit. Here's Meeks. And it's good.
This run probably just a case of too little too late.
But at least they're still going after it and playing hard. It would have been very easy to throw in the towel a while ago.
Here's Dellavedova. He feeds it to Waiters. 26 seconds left to play here in the fourth. Another shot. Rebound by Monroe. Detroit's gotten off to an 0-for-2 start from downtown here in the fourth quarter. Bynum the pass to Monroe. Dishes it to Smith. Off target on the 15-footer. Here's Dellavedova. So we see the Cavaliers taking the win here. Some days, Clark, everything goes right for a team, and they just had one of those games.
Yeah, it certainly was. I mean, these guys played a great all-around basketball game here.
And now let's go over to Doris Burke on the sideline for an interview with the Jordan Player of the Game. Doris, take it away.
Thank you, Kevin. LeBron, you are in the midst of yet another great season, posting tremendous individual numbers and the team with an outstanding record. Is this the type of season that you set out to achieve right from the get-go?
I just wanted to play well. This whole season, I got back to what I know I'm capable of doing, not having fun with this game, and, just believing in myself and my teammates. So I'm happy to be in a good place.
Thank you for the time, sir. Guys, back to you.
Thank you, Doris. And, folks, that about concludes our broadcast tonight. For Steve Kerr, Clark Kellogg, and Doris Burke, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching as we leave you with our Jordan Player of the Game, LeBron James.
Wait till you're announced. We've not yet lost all our graces. The hounds will stay in chains. Look upon your greatness as you'll send the call out, 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 send. Call the ladies out, they're in their finery. 100 jewels on fronts, 100 jewels between teeth. Now bring my boys in, they're spinning craters like the moon. The moon we love like a brother, while he glows through the room. 10 to the right, the lies we tell. 10 to the right.
Yo, I go by the name of Pharrell from the Neptunes, and I just want to let y'all know
I'm your pusher.
the world is about to feel something that they never felt before. Come on.
From ghetto to ghetto, the backyard to yard, I sell it whip on whip, and soft to hard. I'm the neighborhood pusher, call me subwoofer, cause I pump bass like that jack. On or off the track, I'm heavy cuz ball till you fall and shoot the duck to the Fetty Gov. Sorry my love, but I'm seeing through these eyes. Benz convoys with the wagon on the side. Only big boys keep deuces on the ride. Gucci Chuck Taylor with the dragon on the side. Man, I make a buck, why scram? I'm trying to show y'all who the f I am. The Jews is flirting me if I'm hurting. Legend in 2 games like I'm Pee Wee Kirkland. Platinum on the block with consistent hits, while Pharrell keep talking this music. I'm the baker's man. I bake them cakes as fast as I can, and you can tell by how my bread stack up. Then disguise it as rap so the feds back up. Watch it, like my whip, like my chick. Doing a $1.6 with me in the cockpit. Grinding, cousin, I got 4 dozen, even 11.5. If I see you, keep it coming. In my weight, that's just as heavy as my name. So much dough, I can't swear I won't change. Excuse me if my wealth got me full of myself. Cocky, something that I just can't help. Especially when them 20s are spinning like windmills, and the ice 32 below minus the wind chill. Filthy, the word that best defines me. I'm just grinding, man. Y'all never mind me. I keep in a lining, better stay in line when you see it like me shining, grinding. You know what I keep in a lining, better stay in line when you see it. I keep in a lining, better stay in line when you see it like me shining, grinding. You know what I keep in a lining, better stay in line when you see it like me shining.
Reach out, touch space.
And now, the 2K Sports pregame show, brought to you by Sprite.
Hello, everybody, and welcome. Glad you could join us here on 2K Sports. I'm Ernie Johnson, and everybody knows the guy next to me, the monstrous Shaquille O'Neal. And in our matchup tonight, we'll see the Portland Trailblazers going up against the Cavaliers out in Cleveland. For Cleveland, they come in off a win in their last outing against the Pistons at the Palace of Auburn Hills. A great win for them, and they rose to the occasion and pulled off the upset, riding high right now. Everybody talks about Damian Lillard, LaMarcus Aldridge on that Portland side, but do not sleep on Wes Matthews. Chef.
Yes, his father, Wes Matthews Sr., played 9 seasons in the league. Junior brings the toughness and the fearlessness of someone born to play the game, Ernie. He plays through injury, has a strong frame, doesn't mind contact. He can bully smaller guards on the block and step outside and rain down the triples.
Indeed he can. Thank you so much for joining us, everybody. We're going to go courtside now. Kevin Harlan is standing by. Kev.
We've got basketball action at Quicken Loans Arena in downtown Cleveland, Ohio. The home of the Cavaliers, live on 2K Sports. With that road trip behind them, the Cavaliers ready to perform in front of their hometown fans here in Cleveland. Well, they come into every game with confidence, and this game is no different. 2 elite teams put each other to the test, certainly, every time they meet. A lot on the line in this one, though.
Little extra incentive here tonight, Kevin, because this is the last time they'll face this club. Just 2 meetings between the two this year, and they're 1-0 already. They'd love to sweep the series.
That's exactly right, Steve. I mean, whether it's 2 games or 20, you love to go undefeated against an opponent over the course of a season. And, of course, just the opposite is true as well. Getting swept, no fun at all.
Let's take a look at our starters for Portland. Lillard and Matthews pair up in the backcourt. Batum and Aldridge are the power tandem, and it's Lopez in at the center position. And LeBron asked who would be on his Mount Rushmore of NBA greats, Steve. He went with Larry, he went with Michael Jordan, and Oscar Robertson.
Well, you got to feel like he probably can sort of associate himself with the Big O. You know, the big body, the strength, the versatility. That's what Oscar was all about. That's what LeBron is all about. So nice to see LeBron's recognition of that era of the NBA.
Hard to argue with those selections. He also said he better be up there, too, and I would agree with that.
And just about a minute into the first quarter. And now Doris Burke has an update from the sidelines.
Well, a moment ago, Terry Stotts and I were able to chat. I asked him if there was an X factor in this game, a player they couldn't forget about, and he said it would have to be Tristan Thompson, the power forward out of Texas. He said Thompson is still developing from a skill standpoint, but his motor is really off the charts. You always have to find him and get a body on him when the shot goes up, because the guy never takes a play off. Guys, they've been forewarned. We'll see if they take it to heart.
And thank you, Doris. And now the fast break. Irving with the ball. He kicks it to Marion. Back to Irving. Verajao with a screen on Lillard. Shot off the screen. Can't get it to go. Now Portland takes it the other way. They're coming off that win against the Nets.
And you look at the box score from that game, guys, and the first thing you notice is how many turnovers they forced.
Yeah, and one thing the box score doesn't show is just how many points came as a direct result of those turnovers. There were a whole bunch of them.
Here's Irving following the basket by Nicholas Batum. Irving dishes to Marion. The pass to LeBron. Boom, he jams it straight down.
I love when he takes the ball inside. That's when he seems to really get on a roll.
First quarter of ball, almost 2.5 minutes in. Lillard outside. Lillard, a screen on Verajao. Aldridge sets up the pick now for Batum. An easy layup after coming off the pick.
Boy, a fantastic job by Aldridge to lay into that defender on the screen.
Cavaliers have gone 3 of 4 from the field to start out the game. And in this first quarter, about 3 minutes played. Irving drives in. Puts up a 3. Batum grabs the miss.
You know, 9 times out of 10, he's going to knock that one down. He'll spray that one on you.
Now here's Matthews. A 20-point game for him in the win against Brooklyn. 5 to shoot. The baseline J. Indeed. Lillard drops it in. Lillard's got his first basket.
It is so hard to contain him. He just seems to get it done however he has to do it.
First quarter of play and just over 3.5 minutes in. Verejao with a screen on Aldridge. And Verejao, the bucket on the assist by Thompson.
The second he got around the pick and shook his man, it was straight to the bucket for the easy deuce. Very, very well done.
Lillard outside. He dishes it to Matthews. There's the feed to Aldridge. Puts it up from 15. Thompson with the rebound.
You just assume he's going to knock those down when he's as open as he was there.
Marion with it. Matthews covering. Here's James. A 29-point game for him in the win against the Pistons in Detroit. Irving kicks to Thompson. And he dunks it down.
Big time finish. Emphatic.
He hangs on the rim, too, just for good measure.
Hey, there's nothing wrong with a little showboating out there. Well, Portland, Oregon is a very different kind of NBA town. A popular motto around here is keep Portland weird. So a sort of counterculture that the fans and the citizens in Portland embrace. But it's a one-team town, and the fans have always shown incredible support for their beloved Blazers.
Matthews into the lane. Here's Lopez. Lays it up and banks it in.
He got a great read of where that miss was going, and that allowed him to be the first guy to it and get the putback.
Outside Irving. Thompson sets the pick for Irving. Shoots off the screen. It's rebounded by Aldridge. And Portland, one of the smaller markets. They've got the weather situation, a little bit rainy up there. Not a top free agent destination, but great history.
Yeah, and for some players, it can really connect and click for them. And, you know, Damian Lillard said that Portland just fits him. It feels like home. And Robin Lopez said, hey, I'm a little bit weird myself. So for players with a bit of renegade or a different approach in their DNA, they fit right in, man.
Now, here's Lillard following the miss by Sean Marion. Oh, and there's the alley-oop. Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt there. Lillard attacking. Kicks to Batum. And there's the 3-second call. This one on the defense. The Trailblazers shooting their first free throw attempt on the night.
Well, with a team percentage of 81% from the line on the season, this is one of the best free throw shooting teams in the NBA.
Yeah, in general, they've been very solid. I mean, free throw shooting isn't something they've had to worry about too much this season, guys.
And the technical free throw is good.
Oh, my gosh. One thing that Damian Lillard has made abundantly clear in his first few seasons in the league is that he is a force when the game is in its late stages. Just steps things up in a big way every fourth quarter.
So timeout called here, the first for Portland.
And it's really rare to see someone Lillard's age be able to be so calm and collected when that fourth quarter rolls around. I think it's a tribute to his level of confidence. And that confidence is mixed with humility. And that's a nice combination that allows him to perform well late in games.
Here's Lopez, averaging 10 points per contest. Clock at 6. Passes it to Matthews. There's the 3. Here's Aldridge. Tough break there. Shot after shot. They couldn't get anything to fall.
This quarter has not been his best. The defense may be starting to affect him a little bit.
And on the way from Irving for 3. It's hauled in by the Trailblazers. Aldridge has got 4 rebounds in this game. Well, you look at the way he approaches the game, the way Lillard can take over as a playmaker, and He has all the ingredients really to dominate the fourth quarter.
It's a big reason why he led the Blazers back in so many games last year and even exploded for 25 points in one fourth quarter. So, that game still sticks out to me as one of the most dominating performances I've seen, and it just showed how talented this kid is.
Offensive rebound. Trailblazers leading by 3. Lopez right side. LeBron against Matthews. Here's Aldridge. Drains it from 17 feet out. Aldridge has got 6.
As soon as he recognized the height mismatch, he immediately pulled up for the jumper.
As he should. That's a good decision. When he gets a clean look, he's got to take it.
Now, here is Irving. A 29-point game for him in the win against Detroit.
And when you talk about his scoring, Kevin, with the defense trying to pressure him, I thought he did a really nice job of getting them to overcommit, and that's how he got himself to the free throw line.
Here's Lillard following the basket by LeBron James. Aldridge with it, picked up by Thompson. Lillard the pass to Aldridge. And it goes as the official calls the foul. Count it. He'll shoot one more at the free throw line.
Boy, they are passing the ball very crisply right now.
They sure are. That's 3 straight buckets that have come off of assists.
A big group substitution here for Cleveland. Where's Amundsen? He's checked in for Verejao. Harris comes in for Thompson. Waiters, he's checked in for Sean Marion. And it's Matthew Dellavedova in for Kyrie Irving. Portland also making some changes. Chris Kaman is checked in for Lopez. Wright comes in for Nicholas Batum. And it's C.J. McCollum in for Wesley Matthews. Now here's James, averaging 30 points per contact.
Boy, oh boy, to be young again. My, oh my. Does that me thinking back to my days?
Oh, yeah, right. It does make you nostalgic, doesn't it?
Yep, reminds me a lot of myself in my younger days, too, guys. Oh, wait, maybe not.
And it's Kaman missing. The Cavaliers trail by 4. Pass to Waiters, beyond the arc, and that one's good. Waiters got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3.
How in the world did they let him get that wide open?
McCollum with the ball. Right now averaging 7 points a game. Here's Aldridge. Portland no good that time either. For Cleveland, they've gone 8 of 14 from the field in the first quarter. Here's Dellavedova. Now here's Waiters. 17 points for him last game against Detroit.
He got the shot he wanted off that pick, just couldn't get it to fall.
But, Steve, they'll take that play all day long, 10 times out of 10. That was good action.
Right from outside, good. And the Trailblazers lead by 4.
That is not enough coverage. Got to do better than that defensively. Basically no coverage. I mean, defense did not look very good there.
Now here's Waiters. He's guarded by McCollum. Waiters no luck.
That was a layup, and you've got to knock that down. You've got to convert when you get those opportunities.
Wright dishes to Aldridge. And Lillard kicks to McCollum. Lillard the pass to Wright. And some nice ball movement here by the Trailblazers. Raiders on the wing. Marcus Aldridge grabs the miss. Aldridge has got rebound number 5 here tonight. And Wright, here we go. Aldridge dishes to Lillard. To the paint. McCollum kicks to Kaman. And it's off the back rim. No good.
Really high quality shot there. Just a little off with his release.
That miss right there will definitely leave him shaking his head.
How about the passing? They are moving the ball without any thought, without any agenda.
It's hard to overstate all the points they've scored on assists today. Beautiful to watch.
Now a timeout called by Portland.
You know, that last game I thought was an evenly played game, but the difference was the big discrepancy in the free throw percentage in their favor. That's what helped them win.
Tristan Thompson, he's checked in for the Cavaliers. Robinson's checked in for Portland. While we're in this quick break, and out to the small forward position and the hottest shooters among them over the last month. LeBron James, number 1.
And when you've got a player like him who can shoot that well, not at center, but at small forward, it gives you a remarkably dependable option every time down the floor.
That is so true, Steve. From 5 feet, 10 feet, 20 feet, his touch is really on target from any distance.
Now, here's Lillard. He had 16 points in the win against the Nets in Brooklyn.
And he really competed defensively, too, Kevin. 3 steals.
That's good. Well, Clark, it doesn't do any good to get to the line if you're only going to hit one of the 2 free throws.
You're exactly right, Kevin. You don't want the hack-a-shack strategy to be a way for a team to beat you. You want it to be a last resort strategy.
Here's Waiters. 5 points in the game. Here's the screen. Right wing. Here's Dellavedova. From out on the wing, he knocks it down. Dellavedova's got his first 2 points of the night.
Now you threaten the defense inside and then find the open man on the outside. Good offense.
Lillard outside. Kaman sets a screen for Lillard. Feeds it to Wright. Back to Lillard. Thompson with the rebound.
That's terrific defense right there to prevent from converting in close.
Pass to Dellavedova. James outside. Here's Waiters. That misses. Had a chance to tie it there. Now, here's Lillard. He has 5. Misses off the left iron.
No breathing room at all to take that shot.
And the horn signals the end of the first. Not much offense so far. Trailblazers lead by 2. And we'll be back in just a moment with the start of the second quarter.
Coming up Monday, February 2nd, Al Jefferson and the Charlotte Hornets go on the road to battle the Washington Wizards. Live from Verizon Center. Be there.
Up to this point, a closely contested game as we start the second quarter. What stands out to you guys from the Trailblazers so far in this one?
Well, they've been getting to the foul line here an awful lot. The aggressive play really paying off.
Yeah, and you know what? It also helps to put the mute button on the crowd. I mean, when you methodically score at the line, that can put those fans on their hands.
And the Cavaliers with possession here. Trailing by 2. They put up a nice win against Detroit the last time out.
They looked very stable, pretty much from the get-go, guys. A solid output, solid effort. And, sometimes you'll see some inconsistencies come up in a road game, but they were pretty solid there.
I was very impressed with the balance they displayed, guys. Different people carrying the load, scoring, making assists, unselfish play. Everything was working for them to get that victory.
Here are the 5 Portland has to start the second quarter. Filling out the wings, it's Matthews and Batum. Robinson is out there with Chris Kaman. And it's McCollum in at the 1 spot. And Matthews kicks to Kaman. Fades away. Count the bucket. Kaman's got his first points of the game. Cavaliers shooting at 50% in a decent group.
Chris Kaman, always known as an ambidextrous scorer in the low block. has also now developed a deadly stroke from mid-range. That's a rare combo for a 7-footer.
The wide open look here for Marion. Again, the Cavaliers score.
Very effective screen to set up the jumper. That was the key to that play.
The Trailblazers shooting at 48% from the floor. Looking good. McCollum kicks to Matthews. There's the block. Oh, and here we go. Irving's got it. The fast break chance. And that one's good. James. LeBron's got the lead up to 2 now for the Cavs. And for Kaman, so talented offensively, Steve, you wonder why he's only averaged about 12 points a game in his career.
Well, he's a little turnover prone. Doesn't get to the free throw line all that often. But you're right, he's so skilled. He can score with either hand around the hoop. He can also step out to 15, 17 feet, knock down a jump shot.
Waiters with the ball. And Batum picks him up defensively. And again, LeBron missing. For Portland, they've gone 1 of 3 to start out the second quarter. And here's McCollum. He hasn't scored yet. That, I'm sure, will change. 6 to shoot. Portland, no good that time either. For Cleveland, they've gone 3 of 4 from the floor here in the second quarter. Dishes to Irving. He feeds it to Waiters. Marion setting the pick for Waiters. Marion left side. No good on the triple. Portland trailing here. Now here's McCollum. It's Matthews on the wing. The dish to Kaman. He kicks it to McCollum. Shot to stop the drought. That's good on the jump shot. McCollum's got the game tied up here for the Trailblazers. Cleveland's gone 0-2 from deep here in the second. And Doris Burke has something for us. Hey, Doris.
Thank you, Kevin. Damian Lillard is the latest in a line of great Oakland point guards. That includes Gary Payton and Jason Kidd. Payton says he plays like the rest of us did, with that little swagger and that complete calm. He doesn't get rattled. That quality comes from Oakland, from getting challenged. High praise from one of the best ever guys.
And for the glove to say you play with confidence and swagger. Well, he knows all about that. Thanks, Doris. The Cavaliers shooting their first free throws of the game. And he knocks down the first one.
Well, it's funny. Back when LeBron joined the Heat, some critics said he'd given up the chance to be the franchise player and carry his team. But guess what? No matter who LeBron plays with, he's always the franchise player. That's how good he is.
Anderson Varejão's checked in for Thompson. Robin Lopez is checked in for Portland.
And you think back to LeBron after the 2011 finals, many also questioned whether he had, quote unquote, what it took to win a title. He's obviously answered those questions.
Now here's Matthews. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game for him. McCollum with the ball, and the shot is good. And some harsh criticism, Clark, for LeBron after the decision, or his comments after the 2011 finals.
Yeah, you know what, Kevin? It's really impressive to see how he's handled that. He misspoke and mishandled both of those situations. And to his credit, he's expressed regret about those things, displaying a maturity we've always seen in him. One of the remarkable things about LeBron is that for the magnitude of his celebrity and his stature and the expectations, I don't know if we've had an athlete handle himself any better under the hot, bright lights of stardom.
Now here's McCollum, following the miss by Anderson Varejão. Out of bounds, Cleveland takes possession. Some of the Great passing small forwards in the NBA on your screen right now. These are the assist leaders at that position in the past month. LeBron James, number 1.
He sees the whole court extremely well, and from the wing, it's that vision that enables him to penetrate and find the open man, even in a very crowded area.
The drive, draw, and dish, I call that the 3D element, is his bread and butter. I mean, a lot of young small forwards out there can learn a thing or two from watching this guy do his work.
Now, here is Irving, averaging 18 points a game. Rebounded by McCollum. McCollum's got his 3rd rebound tonight. Here is Matthews on the wing, Batum. Out of bounds. Cleveland will take possession.
Looking at how they stacked up in the league statistically over the last month, here's what the Trailblazers did. 2nd in free throw percentage. 2nd in opponent field goal percentage. And they're ranked 3rd in team blocks, getting after it defensively in the paint.
Yeah, I'm so impressed with a lot of aspects of their game, but particularly the free throw shooting that you talked about, Clark. This is a club that gets to the line. They're focused, obviously concentrate well. And I talked to the coach earlier. He mentioned how much they practice free throws each and every day, and it's obviously paid off.
For Portland, they've gone 50% from the floor in the second quarter, 3 of 6. Now McCollum. And there's the pass to Matthews. Robinson a screen on Marion. Shot clock at 6. Matthews into the lane. And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for Cleveland.
You got to like the consistency they're showing with that mid-range shot.
Something else they've been able to do so far tonight is earn those tough points in the paint.
LaMarcus Aldridge is checked in for Robinson. He hits one, then misses the second attempt from the free throw line. The Cavaliers have gone 4 of 8 so far here in the second quarter. Marion setting the pick for Irving. An easy 2 points on the layup. Irving's got 6 points.
I think they need to get much more disruptive defensively. They can't just keep allowing these easy baskets.
I agree. They need more energy in the post, maybe some double teaming. They've got to get their defense in gear.
Now here's Batum. He had a 12-point outing in their last game against Brooklyn.
Looked like he rushed that one, guys. The defense was out of position. He was wide open, just couldn't take advantage.
Into Lopez. Soft touch off the glass.
Textbook right there. Nice pass, great catch, beautiful finish.
The Cavaliers leading. James, the pass to Irving. Marion setting the pick for Irving, and it's Marion at the elbow. And stolen by Aldridge. McCollum kicks to Aldridge. The feed to Batum. He dishes it to McCollum. It's Matthews on the wing. The 15-footer. And Portland again with the bucket. Several lead changes going on here in the early portion of this game.
Yeah, but neither team really able to jump ahead.
Yeah, 5 times already the lead has changed.
Timeout is called. First of the game for the Cavaliers.
Aldridge can do so many things on a basketball floor. It shouldn't really come as a surprise when he switches his style up. Last year, I thought he played a lot more with his back to the basket.
Amundsen is checked in for Cleveland. Matthew Dellavedova comes in for James. And Portland with a change here, too. Lillard's checked in for McCollum. Cavaliers trailing. And to add what you said about Aldridge, the years before his last season, he tended to face up to the basket and Clark shoot over people, which was fine as he was so gifted at it.
But I think with the change to the Blazers' offensive schemes and just the way the team wanted to approach the season, they needed more of a back-to-the-basket guy, and Aldridge was as dominant as ever stepping into that role, in addition to still being able to knock down that face-up jumper.
Now Lillard, following the three-point attempt by Kyrie Irving. Here's Matthews, and it's Matthews again missing. Cavaliers have gone 5 of 12 from the field here in the second. Shot's good by Waiters.
They're getting on a roll inside. Their last 3 field goals have come from inside the paint area.
The defense has to make an adjustment. They've got to string together some stops, or at the very least, try to force this team into some bad shots.
Here's Lillard. Dion Waiters making his last shot. Here's Matthews. That one a tad offline to the right, but drops in for him. Matthews has got 5 now. For Cleveland, they've gone 6 of 13 so far from the field here in the second quarter. Kicks it to Dellavedova. It's tipped. Passes it to Waiters. Verjao with a screen on Batum. Pass to Edmondson. 5 to shoot. Kept alive.
You know, guys, if he does his work early, he knows when he gets in a good position, his size gives him the big edge on the glass.
And Matthews kicks to Lillard. Outside Matthews. Here is Lillard. 5 points in the game. Batum wide open. He fires. They get it again. Here's Aldridge, and that one's good. And now a 3-point Portland lead.
You know, that putback's about as easy as it's going to get. You have to put a body on someone down there.
Well, no box out. That's the result you get right there.
Now, here is Irving. He has 6. That is good. Irving's got 6 here in this quarter.
He didn't get off to much of a start early on, but he seems to have shaken off the rust here in the quarter.
Lillard dishes to Matthews. Lopez against Verjao. No good. Cavaliers have gone 7 of 15 from the field here in the second quarter. Just under 50% shooting. Trailblazers shooting at an even 50% from the floor here in the second quarter. Lillard outside. Matthews passes to Aldridge. Ring shot on the way, and he hits the jump shot. Aldridge has got 13.
He's created some good opportunities for himself and made the most of them.
Clark, some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, they need a basket just to regain some momentum here, Kevin.
Verjao setting the pick for Irving. Waiters with the ball. Picked up by Aldridge. Another miss by Irving. Trailblazers leading by 3. Now, here's Lillard. He's got 5. Outside Matthews. Aldridge kicks to Lopez. And that is good. 6 points for him.
Right now, they've got that field goal percentage up in the low 50s.
Yeah, they're really starting to put it together offensively, looking to build on this lead.
Timeout called, Cleveland. Tristan Thompson, he's checked in for Lou Edmondson. And then for the Trailblazers, Kaman comes in for Robin Lopez. And it's Wright in for Wesley Matthews. .135 left in the first half of the game. Irving against Lillard. And 2 free throws coming up as he misses that one. Drawing the whistle and a lot of contact there. It's on Damian Lillard.
Kyrie Irving, clearly a player who's dreamed of greatness from a very young age. Going back to the 4th grade, he wrote, "I'm going to the NBA," and he wrote it across the back wall of his closet. And while it was hidden behind his clothes, it certainly wasn't far from his head or his heart.
First trip to the line for him here. That free throw good from Kyrie Irving.
And Irving still wanted to write down goals. He used to write them in a notebook. He still keeps. Now he'll write them down in his phone. All part of setting his sights high and dreaming big.
Both free throws good from Kyrie Irving. And for Irving, just like those words in the back of his closet stayed hidden, his great talent stayed hidden for a long time as well.
Yeah, it didn't really dominate until his senior year of high school, Kevin. Only 11 games he played at Duke. It might seem he was an overnight sensation in the NBA, but in truth, he spent a lifetime laying the foundation for his game.
Time called here. The Blazers decide to talk it over.
Well, he sees something that he doesn't like. I'm not sure what it is, but I think he's going to make some changes here.
I think you've got to make your adjustments pretty quickly like he's doing here. Otherwise, things can get out of hand. So this is a good timeout.
Trailblazers leading by 3. And stolen by Kyrie Irving. Oh, and here we go. Irving's got it. The fast break chance. Okay, well, let's check in with Doris Burke reporting from our sideline in this game. Doris, take it away.
Well, Portland, not the biggest market, but it's a one-team city, and these fans really support their Blazers. Coach Stott said, the fan support here is special. You can't appreciate it until you see it every night. Damian Lillard said, the fans stay behind us through good or bad. When they see us in public, it's always love.
They appreciate that support, boys. Thanks. That's good. And it's 9 points for Dion Waiters. Portland with the ball. We'll see if they want to trade 2 for 1 here.
Well, you got to time up the clock. It's easier said than done, but you got to execute your offense on that first possession.
Now here's Batum, averaging 16 points a game. Faded away to create the space. 15 points for LaMarcus Aldridge.
And fellas, in this quarter, he's improved on what was already a very good performance in period number 1.
Irving drives in, shakes off the strong D and gets to the bucket for 2.
Well, it looks like he's finally found his footing in this game. His first quarter was a real struggle, but he's gotten it going now.
Batum dishes to Lillard. Lillard, right side, unloads from 13. There's Chris Kaman on the assist by Lillard. Kaman's got 4 points in the quarter.
He's definitely got that shot in his arsenal.
On its way from Irving for 2. And we're through 2 here and a good one. Portland out in front, up 3. And now let's catch up with Doris Burke, who's standing by on the sideline. Doris?
Gentlemen, I'm over here with Tristan Thompson, and after that first half, Tristan, what's the plan going to be for this second half?
Well, it's simple. It's going to be a dogfight. They got big guys, true bigs, and we got to come out, play hard, and not let up.
You have to have plenty of bark in a dogfight, Tristan. Thank you. Guys?
All right, Doris, thank you. And time now for the halftime break with the third quarter soon to follow here on 2K Sports. Welcome back, everyone. The second half about to get underway, and it's been a close one so far. We're seeing a tremendous game from LaMarcus Aldridge.
How about this? A double-double already. I mean, this is a sort of energy performance that just pumps life into your whole team.
The way he's impacted the game in so many different ways, it's been fun to watch, and it's really going to be hard to slow him down.
The Cavaliers trail by 3. Our second half of basketball, and presented by Gatorade. Let's see who's all fueled up and on the floor to start the third. So on the floor for Cleveland, Thompson and Verija at the 4 and 5. Marion is out there with Irving, and it's LeBron in at the small forward position. And Thompson kicks to James. On the wing, Marion. And another shot. Here's Thompson. No good. Not a friendly rim at all this trip down.
Offensively, the struggles continue. 0 for 5 to start the half.
Lillard, the pass to Matthews. Feeds it to Lopez. And Tristan Thompson gets the whistle that time. That's foul number 2 for him.
Well, that's an aggressive play, trying to get that rebound. Maybe a little too aggressive.
And it was totally unnecessary, Steve. He was in no position to get to that ball. He should have just conceded.
Irving against Lillard. Here's Batum. Nicholas Batum, the 25th pick back in 2008. He's played his entire career, Steve, with this Blazer team.
Yeah, and a coveted player league-wide, Kevin, because he plays both ends. Excellent defender. He's got that length, good three-point shooter. And remember, the Timberwolves tried to sign him as a restricted free agent a couple of years ago, but the Blazers matched that 4-year, $46 million offer.
And both free throws good for Nicholas Batum. The Cavaliers trail by 7. Verija with a screen on Lillard. Irving attacking. James wide open. Yes, and it's Irving picking up the assist. And it's 13 points for LeBron.
The screenplay worked ideally there, and I'm not talking about the screenplay you see in a movie theater. Gave him more than enough room to get that shot off.
And you can feel the pattern of this game, guys. They're working it inside, dominating in the paint, getting good shots at will.
Well, 4 of their last 5 baskets, guys, have been of exactly that variety.
Now, here is Irving. 12 points for him. For 3. And again, it's LeBron with the 3. LeBron's got 16 points.
Guys, he shot a very good percentage today. They need it.
Inside, here's Matthews. That's blocked. It's LeBron with the drive. And now let's check in on the 2 guards from around the league and see which one of them is playing the stingiest defense over the span of the last 10 games. 5th, Wesley Matthews.
Well, this is a very intense group. You know, those steals haven't come by accident. You've gotten them through the effort they're willing to expend on that aspect of the game.
Right on. I mean, they're lockdown defenders, all of them. As gritty a group of guys as you can have on the perimeter.
And the first one drops.
What a game for LeBron. He has 17 points, and also those active hands of his have led to a pair of steals.
Yeah, Clark, he's had a great presence defensively. He's thrown off their rhythm on several occasions.
And good on the second, so he makes them both. Portland with the ball. It's a 1-point game. Irving against Lillard. Right side Matthews. Lopez a screen. Matthews dishes to Lopez. Just 5 to shoot. And Lillard kicks to Aldridge. Fades. It's rebounded by Cleveland. Thompson's got rebound number 10 tonight with that last one. For the lead. Can't hit. Now Portland takes it the other way. Lillard outside. Pass to Batum. All alone. Off the left rim and out.
Boy, for my taste, he's far too inconsistent with that shot. I mean, he's got to make those if he's going to take his game to the next level.
James with it. 18 points for him. Outside Irving. Here's Thompson, and he goes in for the dunk. Third quarter, guys, and this has been a neck-and-neck game.
Sure has been. I mean, guys, momentum is hard to come by in this one. I mean, it seems like one team gets the lead, and then the other one storms right back.
Yeah, that is evidenced by the 8 lead changes we've seen so far.
Now a timeout called by Portland. Look at LeBron James. He's really been playing well.
He's on fire. And they needed to put their heads together to figure out how to get the ball out of his hands.
right, let's go over to the sideline with Doris Burke.
Hey, Kevin, during that last break, I heard Terry Stotts as he addressed his team. He told them they should be dedicating themselves to hitting the offensive glass with everything they've got from now on, even if that means it takes them away from defensive transition. He talked also about getting the ball to their big men in the low post. That's where the ball should be going, he said. Let's get it in tight. Those are likely not the last adjustments they make today, guys. There's still time left in this one. Back to you, Kevin.
And as always, Doris, thank you. Good. And that's now 17 points for LaMarcus Aldridge.
The turnaround jumper. That was a thing of beauty.
Batum against James. And fouled hard that time. He'll get to the line and shoot two.
Damian Lillard off to a great start to his NBA career. Year one, he was the 4th ever unanimous Rookie of the Year. And then year two, his first All-Star appearance.
And Damian Lillard last season, the first player in NBA history to compete in all 5 major All-Star events.
Well, let's count them off right now, partner. He did the Rising Stars Challenge, the Skills event, 3-point shootout, the dunk contest, and he played in the big game on Sunday.
That's a busy weekend.
That's a full weekend, and the young fellow handled himself well in all 5 of them.
And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. We've gone about 3.5 minutes into the third now. Matthews sets a screen for Lillard. To the wing on the left. Here's Aldridge. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Lillard. Lillard's got 5 assists tonight. And Clark, a great competitive game so far.
Yeah, tit for tat. I mean, back and forth, plenty of lead changes, and excellent play.
These two teams, guys, look so evenly matched to me. I think this could go right down to the wire.
Now here's LeBron. He's got 20. Good.
Kevin, that's a really sweet stroke from Irving there.
The Trailblazers have gone 4 of 7 to get things started here in the second half. Lillard against Irving. Dishes to Matthews. Back to Lillard. The kick out to Lopez. 4 on the clock. The Cavaliers pull it in. Thompson's got the glass covered here tonight. 11 boards for him. No good from LeBron. Portland trailing here. Lillard, the pass to Lopez. Here's Lillard. He's got 5. Outside Matthews. Looking for Aldridge. He gets it there. Cavaliers with the rebound. And here are the Cavaliers. They're on a 14-6 run. Marion with it. And Batum picks him up defensively. Marion dishes to James. He feeds it to Thompson. Some nice passing by Cleveland here. The offensive rebound. Marion. No good with the layup.
And he continues to search for his rhythm. It's eluded him to this point.
Marion against Lillard. The dish now to Matthews. Here's Aldridge. Count it. And he'll have a chance for a 3-point play. That's on LeBron James.
And his shots are dropping right now. This quarter has been very kind to him.
A different look now for Portland. Thomas Robinson, he's checked in for Lopez. And McCollum subbed in for Nicholas Batum. And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for the Trailblazers.
I thought maybe they'd cool off a bit at halftime, but they've just continued to shoot well.
Something that also stands out tonight is the number of assists they have. I mean, that's a mark of a good club.
Now here's LeBron, averaging 30 points per contest. Out to Thompson. The wide open look here for Marion. The Cavaliers again can't hit. The Trailblazers have gone to even 5 of 10 on shot attempts in the third. Lillard outside. He kicks to McCollum. Now the pass to Matthews. Shoots from the baseline, and he hits the jump shot. Matthews has got 4 points now in the quarter.
You know, that's a case there, Kevin, of him making a pass to a spot, and then he let his teammate run right into it. Well executed.
Now James. 20 points for him, and the serious dunk to finish it off.
for a pick was set at the perfect angle on the floor, and he used it nicely.
Well, that's a play we may see from them a few more times.
Why not? I mean, when it works, you go back to it. Make them stop you.
And here's McCollum. Here's Robinson. Will not go. This is off the front iron. And here we go. Fast break. James has got it. That's good. James has got it all tied up now for Cleveland.
I'd say that fast break went according to plan.
Yeah, it sure did. A good job getting it started and a better job finishing it off.
Now, here's Lillard. He's got 5. So the whistle blows on the shot and 2 free throws for the contact right there.
And a moment to check out the numbers for Kyrie Irving. Over the last month, he's been one of the standouts statistically in the league, averaging about 19 points, 6 assists, and 2 rebounds. They've been able to count on him to run the show offensively, which he's done with his sensational passing.
Yeah, he's been setting them up with a lot of easy baskets, room service dimes, we call them. One great look after another coming off of his passes.
Free throw, good. Matthews.
Checking out the game Wesley Matthews is having. He's got 10 points, and he's created a lot of chances for his teammates also.
And some of these passes have been absolutely beautiful, Clark.
And the Cavaliers making a change here. Waiters is checked in. And a switch here also for Portland. Kamen's checked in. Now here's James. 24 points for him. And foul called as he misses. He'll go to the line and shoot 2.
Some great free throw shooting so far in this second half.
I think they should keep trying to initiate contact and get back to the line until they start missing from there. But as it is, they're perfect so far, so keep it up.
Free throw good, LeBron. And Portland making a change here. White's checked in. And both free throws good for LeBron.
And he's doing a great job at the charity stripe. It's easy to overlook, but those freebies can make the difference.
And Lillard kicks to Kaman. Irving with the steal. And he lobs it up. And then Waiters with the jam. And Clark, a great competitive game so far.
Yeah, tit for tat. I mean, back and forth, plenty of lead changes, and excellent play.
These two teams, guys, look so evenly matched to me. I think this could go right down to the wire.
Here's Lillard. Dion Waiters making his last shot. Robinson kicks to Lillard. Wright with a screen on Irving. 6 on the shot clock. Shoots from 8. Sean Marion grabs the miss. Marion's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Now here's Waiters. He's got 11. And Wright pulls it down.
You know, something that's kept this game close is the fact that the rebound totals are almost identical.
No separation there. Not yet anyway.
Nobody near Lillard. Portland again missing.
Boy, I'm shocked he didn't make that one. He usually knocks that one down with ease.
Cleveland's gone a less than productive 2 of 6 from three-point land in the second half. Thompson sets the pick for Irving, and there's the feed to Waiters. In the corner, it's James. Out to Marion. Thompson left side. And on the way from Irving for 3, and he gets it to go. Irving's got 17.
I'm sure that's a load off his mind after not hitting a single three-pointer in the first half.
Kaman inside, takes it up with both hands and rips it down.
He didn't have to get off the ground very far for that one. The big man with the slam.
Well, he makes up for any lack of athleticism with that tremendous size, Clark.
Yeah, he's not exactly a smooth operator, but what he is powerful. When he gets positioned in the lane, he can go up and get it done.
Here's LeBron. The Blazers getting the bucket. Here's Thompson, and it's Kaman with the rebound. Lillard against Waiters. Lillard the pass to Robinson. Good. Great play by Lillard to set it up. Lillard's got his 7th assist in the game.
Very clever passing. That was just beautifully done.
Irving kicks to Waiters. Marion setting the pick for Waiters. And he comes off the screen and slams it through. There it is, guys. That Olay defense. Just watching him go, Clark, right by.
I think we might be seeing which team is ready to take control of this game.
Yeah, that's a dunk that could absolutely get them going. I agree, Clark.
Well, Dion Waiters, a Philly kid, plays with a chip on his shoulder, Clark. Always a ton of confidence.
Yeah, but I like his edge and his chip, but I think sometimes his emotions get the best of him. When he gets frustrated, we've seen it affect his play and his demeanor on the court. Hopefully that's just a maturation thing with him, because it could derail his potential if he doesn't get it under wraps.
Here's Waiters. Chris Kaman making his last shot. Marion setting the pick for Waiters. Takes a 3. Second chance shot. And a nice bucket inside for Marion. Marion's got 6.
Some big points there. I mean, they got him on a nice play to get the ball right to the bucket.
That's what they're looking for down the stretch, Clark. More of the same. Get it inside.
Lillard misses.
He can't get anything to drop. And the way he's going, I'm not sure it's something he should try to shoot his way out of.
No, that might only serve to make things worse, Steve. Sometimes the harder you try, the worse it gets.
McCollum with the ball. He dishes it to Robinson. Right outside. 3-pointer. Good, and the assist goes to Robinson. Wright's got his second basket of the game.
A wide open 3. They need much better communication defensively.
Here's Irving. 17 points in the game. LeBron with a screen on Lillard. Irving attacking. Loses his man off the screen and lays it up and in. Irving's got it all tied up now for Cleveland. Portland's gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. Irving against Lillard. Kicks to McCollum. Good ball movement here by the Trailblazers. 6 to shoot. Here's Kaman, and there's the bucket. Stay with it on the offensive glass, getting it done. Kaman's got 6 in the quarter. Here's LeBron. No good, trying to beat the buzzer. We're at the end of the third, and we've still got a close one. Trailblazers lead by 2. It's the NBA on 2K Sports from Quicken Loans Arena.
On tap next Monday, February 2nd, Chris Paul and the Los Angeles Clippers take on Darren Williams and the Brooklyn Nets. Make sure to catch it.
Portland leading. And on the floor for Portland here in the fourth, Aldridge and Lopez are down low. Filling out the wings, it's Matthews and Batum. And it's Lillard in at the point. The Cavaliers shooting well. They're at 45%. Now LeBron passes to Waiters. Got a piece of it. Pocket 6. Kicks it out to LeBron. Hits the three-point bomb. James has got the first field goal of the fourth quarter here for Cleveland. LeBron's gone 3 of 7 from deep tonight. Lillard, right side. And there's Lopez. That's good on the assist by Lillard. Lillard's got his 8th assist in the game. Here's Dellavedova. Pass to Varejao. Feeds it to LeBron.
Oh, my goodness. What a huge play. This has been a terrific contest up to this point, and I would guess it's going to stay this way all the way to the end. Great matchup.
Probably so. Neither team wants to give an inch.
And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for the Cavaliers.
Well, I got to say, one thing that stuck out all game is the consistent penetration they've got.
The other thing that's been huge for them is their points in the paint. They're getting the ball inside and converting on a regular basis.
Now, here's Lillard. Marion with the steal. Pass to Dellavedova. Marion, a screen on Batum. LeBron against Lillard. Waiters gets a wide open look, and the shot falls short this time.
I tell you what, folks, I bet he won't miss that shot next time he takes it.
Matthews into the lane. Lillard left side. Misses the three. For Cleveland, they've gone 2 of 3 from the field to get the fourth quarter started. Waiters no luck.
Excellent. Really solid job, actually, by the defense to get in his way as he was going up for that one.
Dishes it to Lillard. Back to Batum. He feeds it to Aldridge. From the paint, and he gets the bucket. Aldridge has got 24. And here comes LeBron. The dish to Varejao. Dellavedova, the pass to Waiters. Looking to get back on track here. The shot, no good. And it's Portland the other way. Back to Lillard. Matthews sets a screen for Lillard. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Aldridge. But they get it back. And Lillard kicks to Batum. Back to Lillard. Outside for Batum. And there's the pass to Lopez. And unable there to get the go-ahead bucket.
Great defense in the paint there, making it tough on the offense.
That's what he brings, a presence. I mean, you saw it on that miss.
And another miss by Cleveland. Portland's gotten off to an 0 for 2 start from downtown here in the fourth quarter. LeBron against Batum to take the lead. Tries again. And Lopez with the nice bucket inside. And the Trailblazers lead by 2.
He is not going to stop battling until that final whistle blows. What a putback.
LeBron dishes to Varejao. And Waiters kicks to Dellavedova. Now the feed to Waiters. Yes, it's James picking up the assist. Waiters got the game tied up here for the Cavs. Trailblazers have gotten only 3 of their 9 field goal attempts to go down since the end of the third. Pretty cold down the stretch. From 15 feet away, and misses it off the right side of the rim. Aldridge's shot is good.
And at this stage of the game, that offensive rebound and putback is enormous. I mean, that feels like a 4-point swing.
Dellavedova, the pass to Varejao. It's LeBron with the drive. Played in with a nice touch off the glass. LeBron's got 34.
What's going on defensively there? A lack of focus, no concentration. Too easy.
Lillard outside. Aldridge sets up the pick now for Lillard. 5 on the clock. The wide open look here for Aldridge. Nails the wide open jump shot. Aldridge has got 13 points in the second half. Cleveland's gone 1 of 2 from 3-point range here in the fourth. LeBron kicks to Waiters. Back to James. Marion outside to take the lead. Batum grabs the miss. Batum's got his 6th rebound on the night. Here is Lillard. He kicks it to Batum from past the arc. And a rebound goes to the Cavaliers. Varejão's got 7 rebounds in the game. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Trailblazers will take it. Cavaliers making a switch here. Thompson's checked in. The Trailblazers shooting in the fourth quarter has looked shabby, 38%. Lillard outside. Aldridge sets up the pick now for Lillard. He dishes it to Aldridge. 6 to shoot. Lillard attacking.
Well, at least the defender got his money's worth on that one.
Yep, that was an easy whistle for the official.
Free throw good from Lillard.
They got to keep fighting their way to the line, guys. This half, it's been nothing but success for them there.
And their confidence has to just continue to go up the longer the perfection continues.
Kyrie Irving, he's checked in for the Cavaliers.
He's trying to shoot his way out of it, guys, and as long as they're in the lead, he's going to continue to try to find his rhythm. I'll tell you what, this is one area where they really thrived here today, the transition game.
Yeah, and I think they need to look for even more of those quick-hitting opportunities. Boy, some would like to give Kyrie Irving the injury-prone label. I'm not sure if that's fair. Although in his first 3 seasons, he has yet to stay healthy start to finish.
And that one falls for Irving. And for Kyrie, you know, he can play all 82, Steve, and put this all to rest. But when he goes to the IR as much as he has, it's a fair question to pose.
Well, that's what he's got to do, Kevin. He's got to put together a season or two where he plays, 75, 80, 82 games. Nothing else will put that label to rest, and it's just a matter of being able to do it. Some of it is luck, and some of it is maybe developing a more sound routine to help his body get through the year.
Here's LeBron following the basket by LaMarcus Aldridge. James with the bucket. For Portland, they've gone only 6 of 14 from the field in the fourth. And Lillard kicks to Aldridge. Batum dishes to Aldridge. Tries it from 9. Second shot opportunity, and the layup good by Batum. And the Trailblazers lead by 2.
He's one of the best in the league at that. Even with just a tiny sliver, he always seems to find a way to get it up and in.
Irving passes to James. And he jams it with authority.
Well, in a tie game, he is trying to carry this team all by himself.
For Portland, they've gone 7 of 16 from the field here in the fourth. That's about 43%. On the wing, Batum. Good. Great play by Lillard to set it up. That's 10 points for Batum. Cleveland's gotten just 1 of 4 3-pointers to go down for them here in the fourth. Irving kicks to Varejão. It's LeBron with the drive. No luck. Portland's gone 0-3 so far in the fourth quarter from long range. Batum dishes to Lillard. Here's Aldridge. Here's Lopez. It's rebounded by Cleveland. Thompson's got rebound number 15 here tonight.
I'm not sure what he was thinking there. That's embarrassing.
You think? Come on now. Doesn't he realize there's a game going on here?
Now, here's Lillard. Aldridge with a screen on Irving. Matthews passes to Aldridge. Fades away. Waiters grabs the miss. Waiters got 3 rebounds so far in the game. Timeout called. Cleveland. Nice game. Great performance by LaMarcus Aldridge.
He's getting to the rack all game, and if they can't do a better job of keeping him out of the paint, they're in for a long night.
Sean Marion has checked in for Cleveland. Let's go quickly over to Doris Burke for an update.
Yes, Kevin, during that last break, I heard David Blatt as he addressed his team. He was riding them pretty hard for the number of silly fouls they've committed in this game. He said, listen, we need to have some defensive discipline. Stop fighting on the shot fakes, stop reaching in, and stop giving them free points at the free throw line. We'll see if they'll respond, guys.
Thanks again, Doris. Here is Lillard following the three-pointer by Kyrie Irving. Here's Lopez. James with the block. Marion up top. He's covered by Matthews. Irving kicks to Marion. Trying to find Thompson. He gets it to him. Kicks it out to LeBron. Off target with his three.
You've got to like what they've been doing down there in the low post, Clark.
I do. I love it. Their rebounding has been outstanding. So important in a tight game.
Now here is Aldridge. And Batum kicks to Lillard. Pass to Aldridge. Fades away. And he gets it to go. Aldridge has got 32 points. Boy, right down to the wire here, Clark and Steve. Still anyone's ball game.
Both teams really invested now. I mean, this is the type of game you love to win, and you'd hate to lose it.
Boy, after all this energy that both teams have expended, you're right, Clark. This would be a tough one to lose.
And on the way from Irving to three, Portland grabs the miss.
Boy, desperation three. I think he's got to look to move the ball on in that situation.
Back to Batum. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Lillard. Lillard's got his assist totals piling up. 11 now for him. Irving against Lillard. Kicks it to James. 1:53 left here in the fourth quarter. And that one is stuck right through.
Talk about putting something extra on it. That dunk was way over the top.
Close game or not, Clark, he's going to finish firm when he gets to space.
Still, startling that he'd even try that right now.